Hi everybody, my name is Jolie and I'm the invasive plant technician for the tnrd. And today this video is going to be about identifying if you already have biological control agents present on knapweed. The video will go into identifying knapweed species and then showing you how to determine if you already have insects present on your property. One of the most common knapweed species you'll find is spotted knapweed. It can easily invade disturbed areas, grasslands and pastures, and roadside ditches. A good example of a spotted knapweed infestation is behind me here.
Spotted knapweed is a biennial or short-lived perennial. This means that it has a basal rosette in the first year and then bolts the second year to produce flowers and seeds. The leaves are a blue to gray color and are lobed and span up each of the stems. The flowers vary in color from pink to purple and sometimes white. The flower heads are surrounded by bracts, and each bract has a black tip on the end, which gives it a spotted appearance. The flowers are solitary at the end of each branch stem, and each plant can produce up to 140,000 seeds per year. Spotted knapweed also grows from a woody taproot. Spotted knapweed is allelopathic, which means it produces a chemical in the soil that prevents surrounding plants to germinate successfully. Diffuse knapweed is often confused with spotted knapweed. This is because they have similar leaf shapes. However, diffuse knapweed is often shorter and has a more shrubby appearance because of its branched growth pattern. It also has a more gray to green leaf color. The flowers of diffuse knapweed are smaller and they are commonly white. The bracts are sharp and have a light colored tips. They can also be yellowish or green, and the bracts are edged with a small, rigid, sharp spine. This gives the plant a prickly feeling. Do you already have biocontrol present in your knapweed infestation? Well, here's how to check to see if you already do.
The first steps into identifying if you already have biological control agents is to slowly walk up to the plant. This is because any fast or rapid movement may threaten the insects, and this will cause them to fall to the ground and prevent you from finding them. You then want to look at the flowers and along the stems and the branches. This is where you will find the biological agents, and in this case, weevils.
The seed head weevils, which are called Laranus minutus and Laranus obtusus, are about 5 to 10 millimeters long, and as their name suggests, they feed on the seed head of the plant. The females lay eggs in the flowers, and the emergent larvae eat the developing seeds inside. This is what reduces the total seeds of those flower heads. On the second and third week of July, in the middle of a hot day, is when you want to go look for the weevils. You will see them on the top of the plant, on the flower heads and the buds. The weevils are a dark color, ranging from black to brown, and they have a longer snout, which points downwards. The other weevil that feeds on knapweed is the root-feeding weevil, also known as Cyphocleonus acades. This weevil lays their eggs in the large taproot of the knapweed plants. And then when the larvae emerge, they feed on the root, which causes the plant to then focus its energy on repairing the root damage. Thus results in a reduced plant vigor. And the plant then uses less energy in producing seeds. The root-feeding weevil is larger than the seed head feeding weevil. It is typically 50 to 175 millimeters long. It is also lighter in color, with a gray to white mottling. You can find the adults during the summertime, but the peak is from August to September. This is when you will find them on the top of flower heads. You can also see if you have these weevils by pulling out a plant and getting the root out. You then want to break open the root and look where the stem meets the root. You can find tunneling or larvae in there. The tunneling will be easy to see because there will be damaged root in the middle, and there may also be swelling of the root.
After watching this video and you determine that you already have biocontrol present, then you do not need to request another release of insects. However, if you only have one of the two species present, then we do recommend requesting the other, because the seed head and the root feeding weevil work best together. If you have any further questions about our biocontrol program or our other invasive plant programs, please go to tnrd.ca/invasiveplants, or you can email us directly at invasiveplants@tnrd.ca. Thanks for watching.